we're prepared to go the distance for you. So please, let's hit that thumbs up.
Do we have time on the stream?
It's not your fault. I know it's far.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm not bathroom shaming.
I'll go after this.
And we will go into overtime if you want
No,
it.
but I know it's far.
We played enough your game too. Like,
Yeah.
come on.
So how much is it?
Fussy.
Gotta raise it a little bit. Make it this much.
Okay. 1625.
4 different colors.
Yep. 4 different colors, exactly.
Right.
Could have been 5 different colors.
Well, that's
but
Thank you
I
all for
decided to make it
who
only 4.
smashed the like. With 1,350 people watching, you'd think we would get there by now,
Yeah,
but
oh, okay. All right.
we'll see.
Add anything. Oh, it's there.
Yeah, Krabby, I'm begging for likes. Actually, I'm not. That'll be the last time I ask for likes tonight. Okay, Krabby,
No, dude, just take it. I'm stuck too.
go back upstairs, get a Twinkie,
Battling with you guys.
and then come back to the basement.
I made a huge fool to you. Fuck.
Set for Juan.
You 4-bet Ethan. 5K.
Actually, it's a boat for Juan.
Yeah, I thought you fucking jacks.
You're a fucking pussy.
No, I would fucking. He was behind. He would jam a lot there. Ace King, he would slap jam.
Just say you're locked up.
I could have coolered by either of you too. That's a fucking.
Which one did you show him, the king or the 3?
I showed the 3, obviously.
Yeah.
I didn't know, because then you said, no, I'm just kidding, I had a big hand.
No.
I didn't know which one of the 2 you
I
said.
said you
No,
couldn't get it right today.
I definitely could have
4-5.
I definitely could have 5-bet some there, but I was like.
If you 5-bet, I'm gonna see a flop. No, I'm kidding.
I would have flop a set. Ace Jack. Ace Jack flop. Ace Jack.
You guys
3.
pulled the flop?
Flop boat for Juan. 3's full, but
I thought it was you. I didn't ask, but I saw the
overs for her opponents. And look at all this action. A bet and a raise, and she's sitting there with 3's full.
7 minutes ago.
Yeah, that had a full jacks. I was fucking.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
I didn't have a king 3 then.
Yeah, you shoot an 8.
Yeah. I have an 8.
Just gonna smooth call. Only has 12,000 behind, so this smooth call screams strength.
It's like a tough spot, like when you have jacks.
It's not really.
Pretty easy fold here for Terrace.
4-bet. Now you got no fold you create 12.
Interesting. Terrace takes a lot of time, whether he has the goods or whether he doesn't.
He's trying to keep it balanced.
Very good balanced play there.
But this is an easy fold. And it should be in the muck by now. No need for this really when you have a raise and a flat. And you're out of position with no clubs in your hand. The board's already paired. Danger.
They let you see the extra,
Yeah, that's my cheating device.
yeah, they let you see what's written on the cards, invisible links.
Oh, PEDs.
PED.
Okay.
I see.
That's what they call it here. PEDs.
Yeah.
Heads.
All right, now we're taking a little bit too much time, Terrace. Come on now.
That's it. 2 Texans. Born and raised.
Reaching for chips.
Oh no.
Reaching for bubble gum. And Juan is loving life. She says, put it in, Terrace.
Make it 14.
This was the hand Juan has been looking for as Easy's going to get out of the way. And back to Juan. With, yep, this is Oliver Chips.
Snap. Terrace telling the story that he's the only one who could potentially have a deuce or 3s, but it's the exact opposite.
Let me get the account.
I think she's ahead.
Yes.
She is ahead.
How's 99% equity ahead sound?
But I
You
have
can
outs.
fold.
That's
What are your
all that
outs?
matters.
15, 16.
I have outs.
You have aces?
It's about to.
No, I don't have
Oh,
ace.
yeah.
2,000.
Okay.
Schwan, loving life.
It's 2150 more.
2150.
Terrace is not folding for $2,100
So
more.
much.
Let's see. It's
Yeah, I only have ace jack.
Right.
With a club?
15,
No.
No club.
Schwan trying to find a way where he's within striking distance of her.
This is so terrible.
Look at that smile.
Such a weird spot. How much more?
She can't help herself.
The table can't believe that the rest of the money's not in by now.
2,150 more?
2,150.
Okay.
All right, there's the call.
I thought it was like 5,000 more.
How many times?
4 or 5 of clubs.
How many times?
50 more.
Oh, this is a little needle. How many times, Terrace?
Okay, well, I won one time.
One time.
One time.
Let's go.
One time.
Oh, yes.
Fuck is that?
Why can't I have?
That's one time.
That was
Jack.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Jack.
Don't do that, please. Come on, no.
Could you imagine?
I mean, Schwan did give him a little needle.
Nice hand.
Or even, well, I wasn't,
The needle roll and then the slow roll.
that was not a slow roll.
That was 100% a slow roll.
There was a bit of a slow.
Table giving Schwan some shit.
Not a slow one.
How many times?
I don't think it was a slow roll. I think it was a little needle. How many times you want to run it?
Like, you're making it sound like it's close.
You don't understand how badly I've been running. Like,
Oh,
not
okay. All right.
Ask
Well,
Ifan, he knows.
Yeah.
thank you.
I would have lost two
Ifan
boards
says,
if
yes, I
like,
do.
lost.
Oh, my God.
He's not going to do
Yeah.
that. Thank you.
Sure.
Don't miss out on Lodge Card Club's next big tournament. Check the pinned comment below for details.
And I'm hammered, so I had a lot of courage. And I sneak past the security guard, I walk up to him, I'm like, hey man, I'm John Christian. Do you remember playing? He's like, dude, yeah, I remember playing. We played junior golf for years together.
That's sick.
And I was like, I'm really proud of you, man. I'm so happy for you. He's like, thanks, dude.
That's awesome.
I'm
That's
like,
funny.
You did it. It's like winning every major.
Yeah.
Great story.
How about Pocket Kings?
Even better story.
You said that to Brooks Koepka? Yeah, we played.
I'm proud of you, buddy.
I was like, I'm really happy for you. I'm proud of you.
You probably played with my brother-in-law. His name's Scott Wolf. This is in Georgia.
Yeah, he's good. He's a good golfer.
You know Scott?
No, man. I mean, I've seen him.
Yeah.
I've seen him play.
He was on like the Latin tour.
How about a boat for T1000 as he's telling his old-time golf stories?
Yeah, not really talking about Brooks Koepka anymore. Locked in on this hand, but going to be hard to get paid when Goofy holds Queen 9 off. 6K up for grabs. What would have been in there with the quads? Could you imagine if JC would have lost that? But what was out of there with the fives?
That would have been amazing.
Would have been about a 200K pot, but instead here we are with 13.9.
Goofy doing some inventory here.
Gearing up the bluff.
Gonna fire at it. And T1000 is licking his chops.
$6,500 that he'll never get back. I wonder what Mo's thinking right now, just staring at that board as this pot grows.
You think he'll tell? You think he'll say anything? There's the raise, and Goofy's gonna fold. you think Mo's going to say anything here?
No.
Mo's a quiet man. It's an interesting shot.
Shout out to the camera crew working hard in the production area.
We're so far past me being able to give a fuck about like making sure that like my quads are nice and loose that like I don't even know where. Are you hitting the hammies there a little bit?
In the hammies, I got to be able to do roundhouse kicks and.
Oh, that really is important.
It is important when you need to whoop someone's ass.
Yeah,
What's up, Steven? Davey Fades, Charlie. We see you, Costa Rica, Jack.
Roundhouse kicks.
You just need someone that follows you around.
Shane, how are you?
Anchorage, Alaska, where it's probably still light outside.
Let a manager know. I'm not getting in there either.
It's kind of fun to get stripped.
Sappy, inform the relevant parties.
Way that it's better than yoga. I don't think there's any way. What else was there? I did that one.
Oh, you're teasing? Yes. Oh, I see what you're saying.
Just joshing you.
Josh and Drew.
Oh, man.
Jamie Kerstetter's in chat. Just joining, and that's the first thing I see. Jamie, you would not believe.
We've seen some things tonight.
I need to flop the nuts. That tells us that we're smarter than him because he's way over his head.
He's teasing.
Well, but wait a minute. I've seen some of his.
How about a boat for Jungle? How about trips for Viper? Buckle your seatbelts,
I
folks.
thought I spoke a lot of language.
6 is full.
I don't speak shit.
Your problem is that
Both players
there are
very,
a lot
very
of
deep
people
here.
at this table, and you speak relatively quiet. And so sometimes you would be trying to tell me something, and I'm getting blasted out on the left.
Viper needs an deuce 8 or 10. Thinking he's good here. He bets 1,000.
I don't know how he.
Jungle's going to raise it on up.
That one you get a lot of respect from, so. 4.
Randall's a first-time subscriber.
Viper just with the call here. This pot could be a lot larger. Can Viper spike the river? He cannot.
I tell him go fuck himself.
Looks to be going in check call mode. He's not folding. Whatever Jungle bets is Viper's just going to snap it off. Don't see him raising. It's just going to be a snap.
If I had to deal with people like
How big does Jungle go?
I'd be living
10,000. Quick call.
Yeah, that sounds nice. Probably a lot more quiet there.
I'm an only child. You got to remember.
Wow.
Viper a little bit steamed up. Moves back in his chair. Gets settled again. Can't believe it. 6 is full.
Where's the 8? One time.
That was really last game. It was just stone impossible.
Some of these games have just been like. Fortunately, the person doing it is usually me.
11.
I'm a moron.
Fold.
Now, these are some real hands here. Suited Broadway cards, a raise and a 3-bet.
Are you from? Oh, never mind. I was like, man, how did I ever think I was going to get ace deuce to fall?
Well, when you at least you had an ace.
Action Dan is going to make the call.
I don't think you were trying to get ace deuce to fall.
No, it's not good. But I still thought it was a tough spot.
And hits.
You're not
How
loving
about that?
life.
Action Dan just flops a boat.
That's not what you're trying to get. When you run a big bluff.
Runner royal, right? It's possible. We've seen it before.
No.
Well, when you run a big bluff and then
Just a flat call, hoping that Hook catches up in some way.
and they just call you with something super disrespectful.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that's where it sucks.
Third pair, no kicker, just not
Action Dan praying for a diamond.
A good card to continue firing, and Hook is gearing up.
I've gotten that many times. I need to have shit.
16,000. Does Dan want to raise now or wait until the river? He's just going to flat the 16.
He's praying for a diamond.
Although in fairness, I've given that speech too. I'm like, you fucking idiot tried to bluff me?
There's the diamond. Hook is just, it's a tough day for Hook.
Hook now beating hands
Oh my God.
like ace king, ace queen, ace 10. And it is the nut diamond flush there. That's no good. Flopped, dead.
Here comes the boom.
Dan likely to request all of it and put Hook in the ultimate blender. Table now silent.
There's a place called Hudson on the
All in?
All in.
Yeah, no.
And Hook.
Can't believe it. He can't believe it.
After the show, you want to talk.
If he makes this call, it's the third largest pot in Lodge live stream history.
How much more?
$250,000 totalish, maybe more.
Can you get away here?
Too much?
The way this hand's played out? What are you doing, chat? Let me know in the comments. High Stakes Poker, Lodge Card Club. We do this all the time.
Oh. Yeah.
Nick actually also works part-time.
Yeah, that's a dealer. I was gonna say. Trust me, you host enough games or whatever. You gotta keep track of people's money.
Anastasia making the count.
I think you'd be a good dealer.
And dealing the fire.
You know, we were playing you with the bike, and the deal every time we get all in, you run it twice from where you're at. The dealer kept trying to run 2 full boards regardless. Oh wow. We got so frustrated, I literally dealt the rest of his down.
There were some unhappy managers out there.
Yes, there were. I told him, I was like, dude, we can't have this guy fucking up every hand.
Like no spare dealers in the room.
We called before, we're like, we need another dealer. We don't have any backups. I was like, we need a deck.
Trying to get a read on Dan. Hard man to read. Pretty stoic. When he has it, when he doesn't.
It's not just any flush, it's the flush.
It's hard to have ace 3, ace 6. It's really ace jack. Could be the pocket jacks, pocket 3s, maybe.
You need to put some padding on there just in case. No, we don't have padding on the wall. I agree. Padding on the wall. Mandatory. No. Just maybe some orange tape, you know.
Take your time, sir. $155,000, real money, real feelings, real pain.
Oh my God.
Yep. Good bet. Good check on the river.
$493,400 pot in 5 hands.
Ouch. That was disgusting.
I could have folded. I could have folded.
But it was very cool the way you played it, though. You would check.
Popping full houses.
No.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool flop.
Pretty cool.
No, it's not about the flop. It's like
Tough spot.
the way you played it was good. I like it.
Appreciate it. Thanks.
In 5 hands,
Thanks, Terrace, for that.
Hook has lost a $330,000 pot and a $493,000 pot.
Capable.
So really, I thought there was a chance maybe like Jack 10 of diamonds too.
He will never fold
usually
6,
talk about
7.
more when
6,
Doug
7,
is
2.
here.
He never. You don't like us as much.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. No, I like. What do you mean? I like everybody. Like, what are you talking about?
Brittany, thank you. Appreciate you.
Got a nice multi-way pot developing here.
For me.
6, 5.
5 ways to this flop.
Full house for Schwan.
There you go, Schwan.
Unfortunately for her, not a whole lot going on for anyone else.
It's interesting. Easy folds ace-jack suited pre-flop, but bets 7-4 offsuit.
Pierre makes the call as well with some backdoor spades and backdoor straight possibilities.
Just flat call. I love it.
We've seen Terrace do some crazy things in spots like this before when he smells weakness, but he does not go for it this time.
Now Pierre hits a king. Schwan checks again, letting these aggressive players try to make plays, and Easy's going to make this play at 0% equity.
Curious to see what Pierre does here. Having Schwan still behind, can't be feeling too great about his hand.
Wow, lays it down. Now Juan's got a decision here. Does he try to pile some money into the pot here? She flat calls here. We'll go to the river. Can she afford to check again? She does. She knows that Easy. Oh, he gives up.
Oh! Wow.
Oh! Well played by Juan. She's seen Easy blast off before. Got to figure he was going to take another stab at it. Juan wins a nice pot.
There you go.
Couple of calls here up front. Sashimi's still in the Nick game. Efan's still in the Nick game. I believe we're 3-handed in that now. Pretty sure. God, look at that stack for Terrace. Here's what really annoys me about that stack. Everything is uneven. He doesn't care how many chips are in any of those. They're just all in one massive pile of the only player up money in this game today. It's got too many chips, guys.
Call.
Shit. Sneaky, sneaky.
You scared?
I was trembling, actually.
Taking a flop here four-way. We actually have some reasonable hands this one. Ooh, massive flop for Sashimi. Flop's a boat. But it's going to be a little tough to get paid. Someone's going to have to get adventurous.
Two full.
That might actually just get through.
6 call.
Trey going to make the call.
3,000.
Rampage's in there, and he better hope that clubs do not come. Oh, there's the money card. Ace on the turn. Rampage and Trey improve the top pair. Sashimi's got a boat. What happens now? Trey's going to call with ace queen. All right, Rampage is out of there. He knows the jig is up. Jack river. It's going to be tough here for Trey. Checks it over. A bet's coming. Question is how much? Might be all of it.
69, 60.
At 69, 60. 60.
No, 960.
69.50.
69.50.
She can do 69.6.
No, she cannot, Terrace. Thank you for your input here.
I'm inclined to believe you have a 9 at this point with the cube bet. Trying to say something. Maybe even 6-9.
What is Trey going to do here in the blender? Top pair. He can beat a bluff. Sashimi is still in the nit game. But it's not too hard to imagine she could have a 9. And he'd be lighting $7,000 on fire. This might be the most tilting stack I've ever looked at. Look at that stack of chips for Terrace. What are those? 17, 23, 2600, 26 chips. Then he's got a couple of 10 in there. Not one stack is the same size as the one next to it. It's almost difficult to make those chips that uneven. A true artist. I just craft. Anyway, back to the hand. I don't know what Trey is going to end up doing here. I think it's a really tough spot, but the nit game adds a complexity, right? Maybe she's just trying to buy it, get out of there. Very, very tough spot.
God, I hate folding.
He folds and gets shown the boat. Good laydown there. Shout out to Michael McCaffrey, $200 donation. Thank you very much.
Oh, but that one's a king.
Yeah, that would be a nice slow roll spot. Wow. 24.
Raise 24.
Ace queen suited, bulldog.
It's hard to lose that hand.
Well,
Tesla, quack quack.
such is the game we play.
Yeah.
I've also seen some hands that were hard to lose today.
The thing is, like, the king of diamonds, I don't lose any money either.
Well,
it was a 2-outer. Because the king of diamonds just goes check, check.
Yeah.
Heads up, Tesla, bulldog.
Ace jack, any good? Depends what comes out.
That was like a very meta sweat. You're like, check this out, and it's like kind of ace jack.
What a flop boat.
Yeah. I'm like,
For bulldog.
That's a boat skis.
And if you double bluff me, that would be sick. You're like, check this out, and it's ace jack.
He's getting bet into by Tesla, who really does not want to hit a deuce.
Could you imagine?
Offsuit 4 on the turn, and Tesla continues his story.
Does not like to slow down.
He's going on the small side, 5,000 to 11K pot. Bulldog's going to continue slow playing, give his opponent some rope. Jack of diamonds on the river completes the flush.
10,000.
And here comes the race.
Yeah, 10,000 from Tesla. Little under half pot.
How much do we want to request from Tesla here? 35,000?
65,000.
Maybe a bit more than 35. We're going to get greedy.
Yeah, he's really targeting a flush here, knowing that a flush just isn't going to fold anyway.
That is some defense. That was some defense.
That's something.
Ace king suited here for hands.
I originally was like, what is 8?
And pocket queens for Terrace.
Oh my
Buckle
goodness.
up. They're $250,000 deep. This could get huge.
I did think he meant alcohol, but
The ladies for Terrace.
And he just goes with the smooth call. So somehow with ace-king versus pocket queens, only 5,500 in the middle headed to the flop.
Oh, there's the lady.
Wow.
Flop boat for Terrace.
And that is a very disguised flopped boat right there.
Oh,
and the ace.
Wow.
We started another round of eights.
And he checks again. Hands is putting money in this pot.
35.
I believe he said 50, he said 35, I believe.
You know what I respect about that 110K bluff? You've not really been in many big spots at all today.
Here comes the raise.
Like you haven't even had a chance to bet very big.
Makes it
So
12,000.
you just wait like 7 hours, and you're like, finally, here we go. A chance to two-handed fist bump bet 110K into the pot on air and get snapped off. Just like immediately
My
snapped.
opponent probably has a flush, so obviously I should bet 1.5 times the pot.
Yeah. Yeah, but like I just feel like I've not seen.
There's
you
the call
play, like,
from
you haven't had
hands.
spots like that big or anything.
Yeah.
So like, your one big bet was just like.
3 of diamonds. Let's see what happens
I
here.
respect that.
Could we see another massive overbet here?
There's something psychological too about when. Like,
I'm
playing
feeling
lots of
it,
pots everywhere.
Patches.
Yeah,
I'm
bluff
feeling
gets
like
in there, whatever,
50K.
You're playing lots of pots, but so
Get
just,
some
like,
plaques in there.
To wait for the right time.
Yeah, why not?
Like,
More aerodynamic.
time for the big show. Oh my lord.
$50K Tarish. Just make it look like missed hearts.
All in.
All in.
Oh. 10x pot.
This is my favorite player.
I'm gonna just.
Yeah, excuse yourself, Doug.
What a brutal spot for hands right now.
Shoves for $235,000.
If hands calls, this would be the biggest pot in the history of the lodge.
Hands is just ticked off right now because he's like, I could just have aces.
Mhm.
Why is it ace king? It's 10 times the pot. You just have to be right all the time.
And remember, Terrace just called pre-flop.
Yep.
It's not a 3-bet pot.
And just called.
The flop checked through.
Yeah, the flop
Yeah,
checked
that's
through.
very But if he just calls pre, he has random sixes, you know?
Mm-hmm. Hands probably isn't even considering pocket queens, really. He's probably more worried about quads or ace-6, would be my guess.
Yep. Or he's like a river 3. It's like, is this seriously happening again?
What a 6-6 spot.
Lays it down.
And he doesn't.
If
Terrace
he
does not
watches the
show.
stream back, do you remember the first one when it was six times the pot and Hand said, hey, I would have called 80K.
Yes.
So let's say he banks that 80K. What do you think he would have called here? Hands is just saving so much money.